up, Game Changers? It's your boy TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and I'm back with another episode of the Game Changers Podcast, man. This right here is episode 100, bro. 100. Let's go, man. 100. Y'all see that? 100, bro. This milestone is so special to me, bro, because I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work to be in this situation where I'm at right now, bro. And I'm not talking about like as far as like reaping the benefits. I've yet to see that in the way that I want to see that. But as far as like benefits of like just love and support, I've definitely seen that in these past 100 episodes, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know if I thought I would get to this moment when I first started this podcast, but I knew as I kept going and I kept talking and it kept getting easier. Of course, I'm learning. I'm learning on this road, but I knew like episode maybe 20 something. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make it to 100 because it's hard, especially with this long form content, bro. It's hard to put out 100 pieces of anything, especially long form content. So I'm celebrating this today. Y'all see the balloons, bro. 100 episode. Welcome to all my new listeners, bro. Welcome to all my old listeners, people that's been here since day one, bro. Been here since this podcast was only audio. Y'all watching me right now, but this podcast was only audio, bro. Like, just think about that for a second. I didn't have no video because at the time, let me take y'all back, bro. We gonna go back to memory lane real quick, bro. TJ, I'm here. Shoot, we might be here for 4 hours or 4 hours. For episode 100, a 4-hour pod, bro. Nah, I'm joking. But just going back, just reminiscing on the past 99 episodes, bro. When I first started, like I said, it was only audio because I didn't have the materials to really do what I wanted to do. So I bought a mic off of Amazon and I got a computer, bro. I wasn't even using this MacBook, bro. I didn't even have a MacBook. I had like a Samsung computer or a HP or something. HP. It was an HP. And I just plugged I still got the mic over there. I just plugged up the mic and I just did audio, bro. I found out how to put my podcast on every platform through one audio app. And that's what I was doing for the first 19, 20 episodes, bro. Just putting out straight audio. I don't even think I had my Instagram. I didn't even think I had my socials up at that time because I don't know how to. I was trying to figure out ways how to promote audio. Like, I was researching stuff, but nothing was really catching my eye to the point where I wanted to, like, oh, this is what I want. Like, this is how I want to advertise my audio. So I wasn't really advertising my audio like that. And then I found a way to put videos on YouTube. Now, it was a whole process. And I'm going to take y'all through this process with me. You feel me? This is my 100 episodes. I have topics. Trust me. I do have topics, but it's all about me today. And it's always going to be all about me when it comes to this platform, bro. I'm not, let me say this right now. It's episode 100. We get to episode 200, 300, 400. I'm not budging on nothing. This is my platform, bro, and it will forever be there. And no matter what happens, bro, I love creating. I'm a creative. I have some other things in the tuck that I definitely want to do. It's just life. Life be lifing. But I'm going to get back to the life be lifing in a second. But so I buy the mic off of Amazon. I'm only doing audio. Now I want to do visual things. I found how to put videos on YouTube, but I can't do long. Well, I could do long form, but I didn't have enough space on my phone. Like, it's so many roadblocks that I had to overcome. Now that I really think about it, it's a lot of roadblocks that I had to overcome. Like, I ain't got enough space on my phone. I gotta create 8-minute videos. Okay, cool. What am I gonna call these 8-minute videos? Mini takes. That's where the mini takes came in. So I'm over here, mini take session 1. Unguardable players in the NBA. Mini take session 2. Top 5 trilogies of all time. Mini take 3. Like, just different stuff like that, because let me just tell y'all right now, to my newer listeners, this is a sports and entertainment podcast. So I'm going to talk about sports, but I'm also going to talk about music and movies. You feel me? Sometimes sports may take up most of the pod. Sometimes music may take up most of the pod. As you've seen with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, that was a whole big thing. I came in here and dissected the album the best way I could in that moment. I might make speaking of mini takes, I might make another mini take on just the album in general, like just really song for song, breaking it down, like what I feel like it means. But once I figured out how to put video on there, I had to figure out how to put long form video, because most of my audio was long form, like 45 minutes to an hour, but I wanted people to see me. I wanted people to see my face, see the man who's talking on his audio, because when I started off, the audio did better than I expected. Some people were checking it out. I'm not saying I'm at the level where others are at, but I feel like I'm at a level where growth and potential is like, my ceiling is really high. My ceiling is really high. I have a lot of things to achieve, but I know I'm gonna achieve them. I'm a firm believer in self. Y'all, I'm a firm believer in self. That's a good statement, and it's also a good question towards y'all. Are y'all a firm believer in self, bro? I don't get to 100 episodes. First of all, let me start out by saying thank you, God. God, thank you. I prayed before this pod, but I just want to give a special thank you to God, bro. I would not be here, not even giving y'all my breath right now without God. So let me just say that. Thank God. But my ceiling is really high, and just focusing on self. Like, do y'all believe in the belief of self? Do you? I mean, sometimes it can get hard. Sometimes it can seem like this not for me. This road is hard. But some of those roads that be the hardest be the roads that you need to stay on, because you need to go through certain things. Like, over these 99 episodes, bro, like, I could probably count on my finger how many episodes this is, but in my mind, it's too much. I can count on my hand how many episodes I had to redo over. I mean, I just recorded a good pod, 50 minutes to an hour, just to get up and see. Do you want? Now, mind you, let me preface this. I'm recording these podcast episodes on my phone. So I get up and it says, do you want to put your phone in low battery mode? Okay, no, cool. And then I press no or yes or whatever. And then I figure out it only got 30 minutes of my 50 minutes of me talking. That means 20 minutes is gone. 20 minutes is gone. So now I have a choice. Keep the video and just keep it as is, or record a whole nother video. And guess what TJ did? Recorded a whole nother video. And I don't know how many, I don't know too many people that's doing that, bro. I don't know too many people that's doing that, to be honest with you, bro. But I did it because I love this, bro. I love the game. I love the hustle. I love the hustle, man. What folks say off of Paid in Full? I love the hustle, man. If I leave the game, would they still love me? Would they still love me, chant my name? I love the game. I love the hustle. So, but let me tell you this now. In that moment, it didn't feel like this was the hustle. It didn't feel like, oh, this is the best thing in the world. No, it did not feel like. It felt like, yo, I gotta do this. 9 o'clock, 10. I went to bed at 3 in the morning the other night or the night before. I ain't had no sleep and I'm supposed to re-record this whole episode. And I did it. And I can't really go back and tell you which episodes they were, but it was a few episodes like that, and I was like, man, it's been some nights that it's like, is this cut out for me? Some days, bro, I be tired coming from work, bro. I work a whole 9 to 5, and I still do this, and I put out 100 episodes. Hold on, let me pat myself on the back. I work a 9 to 5, bro. And my boss, she don't even consider this. So she tell us all the time, bro. And that's the only thing I'm gonna say about my job, because I'm not bringing my job up on here. You feel me? It's just smart of you not to really do that, especially what I do. But I'm gonna just say this one thing. She always be telling us this not a regular 9 to 5. And you know what that means? You know what she thinks that means and tells us what that means? Hey, your regular hours, sometimes you're going to have to work past 5 hey, if the work not done, you're going to have to stay past the time that you think you clocking out. And that is a good life lesson for me, honestly, with this podcast, bro. Like, this ain't no regular little pod where I just do a couple episodes or do a few minutes and go. No, I love this, bro. I love my craft and what I do. So, like, I be trying to perfect it. I be watching myself back like, oh, I got to do this, or I got to stop doing this, or like, dang, why I look like that, or you get what I'm saying? Just, I be nitpicking at myself sometimes. So when I sit in here, ain't got sleep the night before and the whole thing didn't record, and now I'm contemplating record a whole nother podcast off of a few hours of sleep, I'm doing it because I'm me. I'm a game changer. That's why this podcast is called the Game Changers Podcast, because your boy right here is a game changer, man. Come on, man. Come on. Better act what the old heads say. You better ask somebody about You better ask somebody about tea. Oh my gosh, bro. So hard work, dedication is what got me here, man. I do have topics. Let's get to the topics, man. But 100 episodes, y'all see it, man. That too, like this little sniffling thing, like bro, every time I get down here, and I think it's this area where I'm recording, I'm just being transparent with y'all, because y'all got to this point of the podcast. What are we, 15 minutes in, maybe less? Y'all are here right now. So, you feel me? Y'all get to, and that's what I want to do going forward. Y'all get the real me. I want to give more. Not saying I haven't been real. That's what got me to this point. But I want to give y'all a little bit more of myself. And I know that can take a toll. But, you know, I got God on my side. I got my wife on my side. I got my family on my side. I know where my safe places are. So you feel me? I'm going to start peeling back the layers a little bit more. We really gonna start getting to it a little bit more. You feel me? Because even like I said, when I watch myself back, I'm like, yo, I could have did that better. I could have said this, or I fumbled over that phrase when I knew the phrase. I know in my mind, I know the phrase. Like last episode with Brandon, we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, you know, we were playing a LaMelo game. and LaMelo versus the other point guards in the league. And I'm saying we're not going by stats, but we're going by something else. And I couldn't get the phrase out. It's called the eye test. So just to remind people, as far as when it comes to sports mainly, because with music you gotta hear, and with movies you gotta kind of do both in the heightened sense. But that's for my movie lovers. I'm a true movie lover. Regular movie watchers, they just watch it and be like, okay, I watched a movie. I don't really watch movies like that. But when it comes to sports, the eye test for me is the main thing. Like when I'm watching the game, what do I see? I don't necessarily focus really hard on the stats, because those stats guys, they get it wrong a lot of the time. Like I want to talk to people who actually watch football, watch basketball. You feel me? Watch sports and see what's going on the field. You feel me? Like we can shoot. I can transfer to this next topic, but the Lions and the Packers. I'm watching this game and I'm like, Dan Campbell, bro, he's one of the, if not the best, he should win Coach of the Year. He's my pick for Coach of the Year. Like, I'm thinking in my head, nobody really deserves that other than him. The Lions are 12-1, bro. The Lions are 12-1. I'm sitting here watching that game. Half of the world, most of the world is saying, do not go on this fourth down. Just kick the field goal and just get the other team back the ball. But he's not. He's like, no, I want to end the game now. That's what he said post game. I want to end this game now. I know it's 4th-1 or 4th-inches or whatever, but I'm going to take my best players, and I believe in my offensive line, and we're going to go get this first down. What they did, they gave Montgomery the ball, and he went to go get the first down. And 4th-inches, of course you would think, oh, that's easy. Of course, go for it. But it's tied up with 40 seconds left in the game. You're about 35 yards away from the field goal, maybe less, and it's 4th-inches. Now, a regular coach would just go for the field goal and just get a ball back to the other team with 30-something seconds. Now, Dan Campbell is like, I know what they capable of over there, because obviously this game is tied up for a reason. Okay? So, no, I'm going to take my chances, and I'm going to I'm going to go against the status quo, and we're going to go for this. And they got it, and they eventually got a closer field goal, and they won a game. So, just seeing things like that, like, and right there, that was mainly focusing on the coach, but the eye test can not only be for players, but it can be for coaches too. Like, I'm sitting on the couch, like, watching, like, I'm looking at his body language. I'm looking at the offensive coach's body language. I'm like, yo, they're serious. And this looks like that's a championship caliber play. A lot of people may not agree with that. They be like, they looking at statistics and you shouldn't really go for that. And in the Super Bowl, would he do that? Yes, he would. If the Lions were in the Super Bowl right now, I think he would do that exact same thing. And people would be like, but more is at stake. He doesn't care. And that's what I mean by the eye test. We forget the stats for a second. And that's the guy who said, yo, okay, let's put certain stats aside and let me get my specific stats that I believe in. Okay. And I like that about him, because some people focus on all stats in sports. Oh, I got my points, I got my rebounds, I got the interceptions, I got the pass completions. You doing all these numbers. But I feel like Dan Campbell is just focusing on specific stats and nailing it into his players' heads, nailing it into his coaches' heads. Yo, look at these certain stats, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I believe we have the offensive line. I believe we have the running backs. I believe we have the quarterback, and I believe we have the defense. Probably top 2, if not 1 best defense in the league. I believe I have the personnel, so certain stats should not matter to me because guess what Dan Campbell is doing? He's looking at his team, the eye test. I'm not really looking at stats per se, other than the specific ones that I have for my team that I believe goes with this personnel, but I'm looking at my team and I know what's going on. I feel like a lot of coaches, a lot of sports analysts focus a lot on just stats. So getting back to my main point, I'm gonna come back to football in a second. Getting back to my main point, I watched myself and I fumbled on the last episode, and I'm always trying to get better. So yeah, I just believe in myself. I believe in myself. But getting back to football, 34-31 Lions versus Packers on Thursday Night Football, bro. That was a great game. What a game, bro. Two teams from the best conference in the NFL going at it. I wanted the Packers to lose because obviously I'm a Bears fan. So come on, man. That's a no-brainer. It's Packers K over here. It's Packers K over here. You heard that, Anthony Davis? You heard that, all you Packers fans out there? It's Packers K over here. If you a Packers fan, man, watch the show. Watch the Game Changers podcast, please. But if you don't want to hear the Packers hate, you can go. You can get on out of here. But yeah, it was just a great team win by the Lions, bro. Like I said before, if the Lions go to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be in Detroit. I'm gonna be in Detroit with my chain on like I got right now, and with my buffs on. My Cartier buffs, and I'm gonna be, hey. Like, I'm from Detroit or something, bro. Like, it's my second home, bro. Like, my girl, I married a woman from Detroit. I got family out there now. I have family out there. So, Detroit is my second home, bro. We gonna be over there. Woo! That's gonna be a good time. Lions, please go to the Super Bowl. And I'm only saying that because the Bears don't really have a chance. Slim to none chance, unless the worst things just happen, like multiple main players on main teams get injured and they just lose, and the Bears just went out. But that's not happening. So the Lions is most likely gonna go to the Super Bowl. If they don't, that would be, if the Lions don't go to the Super Bowl, that would be a lost season. Like, the season would mean really nothing if they don't win the Super Bowl. I mean, you go 12-1, and then you lose in the playoffs and don't go to the Super Bowl. Oh, we did good this year. We had a good season. No, I think those players are gonna take it hard if they lose. So I don't see them losing going into the playoffs, bro. I know it's a little early to be saying that, but I don't care who they have in front of them. I don't see the Lions losing, bro. They have a really complete team, and their coach is the coach of the year, bro. I mean, Jared Goff, he's playing like an MVP caliber player. They got 2 number 1 running backs that each have multiple touchdowns. I think Jamar Gibbs got more than 10 touchdowns. I think Montgomery is right there also. Gibbs just hit 1,000-yard season, and so did Montgomery. Like, and then you got a number 1 receiver in St. Brown. Like, and y'all have a number 1 defense. Like, I know the young kids say glaze. Like, I'm glazing them right now. But they're the best team in the NFL, in my opinion. So, shout out to the Lions, man. Y'all did y'all thing on Thursday Night Football. What else we got here? In sports news, Woj. Adrian Wojnarowski. I just want to here at the JCP, just want to send my prayers, and just prayers, not condolences, because he hasn't passed away, but my prayers to Adrian Wojnarowski. For those who you don't know, Adrian Wojnarowski, I'm butchering his last name, bro. Let's just say Woj. Woj is a sports analyst slash sports what do they call it? Journalist. He's a sports journalist, and he basically breaks the news on main sports events. Like if LeBron got traded to, and I'm just explaining this for my non sports people, if LeBron James got traded to, let's say, the Boston Celtics tomorrow, Woj will post, and he will be one of the main ones that people will go to check his account. He will post, hey, LeBron James just got traded. I got it from this source. So he has sources. He has people that he go to in multiple sports organizations where he gets information and he relays it to us, the fans, whenever any breaking news in the sports world breaks. So but Adrian Wojnarowski has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. So I want to send my prayers to him, bro. He's been a staple in the sports community for so many years, and to find this out, this might be one of the reasons why he stepped away from ESPN. Another reason he wanted to go pursue another career. He didn't want to work for ESPN anymore. So just prayers up for Woj, man. I hope he recovers from this. And also, just like, I think you're supposed to get your prostate checked at around 40. Man, let's please focus on our health, bro. Our physical health is so important, bro. I've been getting back in the gym. I'm finna, like, towards the summer, bro, I'm finna look totally different. And it's not all about the looks. It's what about going, it's what a I might cut this out because I'm trying to say something, but it's just not coming out. It's what? I sound like Doechii. Rap, boom, bap, 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 bap. Actually, shout out to Doechii, man. She got one of the best albums out right now. She just did, I think Jimmy Kimmel, and then she did the Tiny Desk. She went crazy on that. Check out Doechii's Tiny Desk right now. She's a Black female hip hop artist. Please go check her out. But just men, let's focus on our physical health, bro. Like I said, I'm not just looking on the outside trying to look good. I'm obviously trying to look good, but I'm trying to have my insides, work for me. You know how, like, we work at it, of course, but you know how people say your money should be working for you. Your inside should be working for you as well, but in a good way. So as you start to put good things in your body is going to start to transform inside and out what it looks like, what it feels like. You feel me? So I think, we just need to be, especially as Black men, more conscious of men in general, but just more conscious of where we are as far as our physical health, bro. Go get y'all checkups. Go get checked up, man. Go get checked up by the doctor, G. Because cancer, I don't want it. I don't want to go to the doctor and they be like, TJ, you got cancer. I'm going to be, oh my God. Like, I don't know how I will react to some news like that. So I just want to definitely be careful. I want y'all to be careful. I want to use my platform to push positivity, push growth, push just self-motivation, all that. Motivate yourself to get your ass up and go to that doctor and get a checkup. Not just a 40-year-old man. I'm 26. My 26-year-olds, my 24-year-olds, my 19-year-olds, man. It's happening to the young people too. Young people was dropping like flies, bro. Just off of some medical stuff. Like, if you actually watch the news and watch what's going on, like, younger people are passing away from ailments that you would think that older person, like, oh, you would, like, old people usually get this, not young people, but the cancer, Just I don't even want to list it off. Like, let's not get sad. I don't want to get sad. Like, this ain't the sad pod. This the 100 episode pod. Let's stay lit. But y'all go get y'all checkups, man. Go get y'all checkups. Nope, I didn't want that. Okay, Master P. I just want to touch on this real quick before I let me touch on this. Master P. Okay. Cause I laughed at this. Master P's son, Hershey Miller, he's a basketball player at Southern Utah University, and he got caught by the police. I don't know if he was arrested or brought in. He probably was arrested, but he was arrested for stealing a refrigerator. Him and a few other dudes got arrested for stealing refrigerators. Hershey Miller, the son of multi-million-dollar Master P, or so he says. No shade, Master P, no shade. But your son is at a Division I program playing basketball. Okay? He's playing basketball. I'm pretty sure Master P has money, so I assume Hershey has money. I don't want to assume in this situation, but actually I do. I am going to assume. Most situations I don't like to assume, but in this situation, I am going to assume that this family has some money. So out of everything, forget the money piece. Out of everything, bro, that you gonna steal a refrigerator? See, this is that type of stuff where you gotta question if drugs were involved, bro, because there's no way. It's no way. It's no way. I don't care if you in college. I don't care about your age. Oh, he's just young. No. If I've done some dumb stuff in college, bro. I've done some dumb stuff when I was younger, but come on, bro. A refrigerator? You're trying to steal a refrigerator? Why? It has to be drugs going on. It has to be drugs involved in this, bro. Like some type of cocaine, some type of what other drugs are? I only know about, the main ones, the cocaine, the fentanyl, the weed. Like, weed ain't do this. Weed ain't do this. It ain't a strand in the world. Now maybe an edible. Maybe if he took like 4 edibles, maybe they'll get the idea of, yeah, let's go steal some refrigerators. Second of all, come on, bro. What type of vehicle y'all driving to toss some refrigerators in the back seat? Huh? Maybe it's a mini fridge. Let me throw him some bail. Hershey Miller. Maybe it was a mini fridge, bro. Maybe y'all ain't got no, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, your pops got money. I'm pretty sure I was a manager for the basketball team, bro. And I'm not saying them dudes was rich, but they had access to things to the point where they didn't necessarily have to worry about, like, they had access to food. They had access to so many things that the basketball program couldn't provide. Like, I'm pretty sure unless they wanted to live in the apartments at CMU, I'm pretty sure like the basketball team put them in good dorms. Like, we had a sports dorm where the people who played sports went to go live. I'm pretty sure like the dorm I stayed in was nice. So I know they dorms were nice. So it's just like, and did we have a fridge? We had a fridge in our what is that? Not the laundry room, but our kitchen. We had a kitchen on each floor and that had a fridge in it. You were able to bring a fridge in your room. The semester didn't start. It didn't just start. It's December. So you had plenty enough time if you needed a fridge to go get a fridge. But Master P's son, Hershey Miller, chose to go out with his friends and steal a fridge. Multiple fridges. I heard multiple fridges. Multiple refrigerators. Hey, I'm done, folks. I'm done. Bro. Come on, bro. Even for like a 22-year-old, bro, that's dumb. Like, if I got a call right now from my mom and pops, bro, and they told me my brother graduated, but if he was still in college, if they told me my brother got caught stealing refrigerators, I would be confused. I'm not gonna lie. Like, whether I know him to be a thief or not, I would still be confused. Like, what is you doing? A refrigerator? Like, is he still in jail, Ma? Oh, he is? Okay, leave him there. Like, that's what I was, no. Timothy, I wouldn't say that. But, like, jokingly, I'll be like, leave that nigga in there for a few hours. Like, a refrigerator? Like, I know I shouldn't be stuck on this topic this long, but yo, a refrigerator is crazy, bro. I like this cup. Just a little side note. This is like a wedding gift. I think Tati got us this with like some aprons and stuff. Shout out to Tati. And if I got it wrong on who got me this gift, shout out to whoever got me this gift, but I'm pretty sure it was Tati. Shout out to Tati, thank you. But that was just a little side note to calm me down, cause I was gonna keep going on this little refrigerator topic, cause like it gotta be drugs, bro. Like he gotta be doing some hardcore drugs or like some heavy THC. 70% THC edible. Like, it gotta be something crazy for you to be stealing some fridges, bro. But let me move on. Kendrick Lamar and SZA is going on tour, bro. They announced the tour dates. And I'm going. Now the question is, which date will I be going on? Excuse me, damn. Okay, which date will I be going on? So we got June 6th of next year, 2025. Chicago, Illinois, Soldier Field. Now, this is a stadium tour. It's not an arena tour, it's a stadium tour. Which is a little bit different because not many artists can sell out a whole stadium. They can sell out arenas, basketball courts. But not really stadiums. And I think that's why he added on SZA onto this tour, because she brings a fan base of her own. Like, I'm both Kendrick and SZA fans, but like it's more females that are SZA fans, so they're gonna be at that show, and you know it's gonna be some bops for the Kendrick fans and some nice melodies for the SZA fans. So Stadium 2 tour June 6th. So June 6th is Chicago and June 10th is Detroit. And I'm just, trying to think about the optics. Like, if I go on June 6th, that's closer to my girl's birthday. We got to do something for her birthday because we do that every year. But should I go to Detroit because they have an indoor stadium? You get what I'm saying? But with the outdoor stadium, like, I don't know what the weather is going to look like on June 6th. I assume it's going to be hot or warm, but you got to think about it too. What time is the concert going to start? Because this will be my first official concert. Like, I'm going to get these tickets no matter what. Like, I'm buying the tickets. Oh, the tickets are $500. Cop it. The tickets are $800. Cop it. The tickets, they're $1,000. Copping. Oh, the tickets are $20,000. Hold on there. See, I got you. You thought I was going to say cop it. No, I should have stopped at the 1,000 because a band for a ticket, that mean I'm getting front row seats. That's what that mean. Now, I got to pay for 2 tickets or what you got? That's a good question. Because now I'm talking to the people that don't got it all the way. Okay? I make money because I have a 9-to-5, but I don't make buku money. So my question to y'all is, if you want to go to a concert, but you also want your girl to come, Do you pay for both of y'all tickets, or do you ask her to pay for her own ticket? That's my dilemma. I kind of want to pay for both, but it depends on where I'm at that moment. That's a good question though. I'll solve it whenever I solve it. But I'm most likely gonna go on the June 6th one, because I mean I would drive to Detroit. 4 hours ain't nothing to me. But this June 10th. Let me see what day this is on. June 10th, June 10th, June 10th. Because June 6th is on a Friday. And June 10th is on a Tuesday. So that Friday one might be a little bit more lit. So we might go to Chicago. Soldier Field is going to be up, man. This is my first, like I said, my first concert ever, bro. I'm pretty excited. And Kendrick Lamar, bro. I'm going to be, what, dot. Come up. What? I'm going to do my stuff. Why you trolling like a B word? Is you tired? Trying to strike a chord. And it's probably a minor. Da, 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 da. Come on, bro. That go, bro. That go on, bro. That come on, bro. It's going to go up, bro. It's going to go up. I'm going up. I already texted my boy Dre. We gonna be in there like swimwear. We gonna be in there. My girl gonna be tired of me. I'll be, after the 6th time he played Not Like Us, I would still have the same energy, bruh. I would still have the same energy. My girl gonna be like, dang, I ain't never seen, cause it's Kendrick. And I ain't never been to a concert before. Like a person who I really like. And I've been to like a performance. Like one time, I think I told this story before, but going to Central Michigan University, we only had really one club in Mount Pleasant, and that was Wayside. So they would have people come and perform there from time to time, and Chief Keef came. So I'm like, bet it's lit. I get the tickets. My man get the tickets. We finna go. So I'm thinking, bro, and this right here, I'm always an early and punctual person. Like if you ask anybody, bro, I really get it from my dad, because he taught me like to be early is to be on time, is to be on time is to be late. So like this is my first like real time, like my real time, see, here we go, fumbling my words again. This is my first real time like going to see an artist in person. So I'm super excited. But I didn't know that this dude, Chief Keef, Sosa, Wilt Chamberlain, watch this flaming, no belt rocking, no sock rocking, pull a show stopping. That Chief Keef show up 4 hours late. It was supposed to start at 11. The show was supposed to start at 11, bro. He didn't start until like 2 in the morning. I'm like, bro, I'm sitting here. I was finna leave, but I already paid my money. And as a broke college student, I'm like, bro, I'm finna say to see if he actually come. So it's getting late. And this how I knew Chief Keef was here. Tato walk out. And if y'all know who Tato is Chief Keef right hand man. He another artist. He from the rack too. Tato walk out. He get to doing some songs. He did a song I knew one, but the rest of the songs I ain't know. But I'm bopping. I'm getting excited. I'm like, oh, Sosa finna come out. And then like 30 minutes later, they get I forgot what, I think it was Love Sosa. Something like, or Don't Like or something, and came on, and he came out, everybody went crazy. It was decent. I still got a video from it, but I got back at like 5 in the morning, bro. And it's not because I had the littest nights, but I waited for 4 hours, and I had a lit little 45 minutes to an hour. So I wouldn't really consider that as a concert, bro. But this is the first official concert I'm gonna be going to, so I'm gonna be lit, bro. You feel me? I'm probably gonna wear all black. You feel me? I'm gonna put something on, man. You know how people be like, put that stuff on. I'm gonna put that stuff on, man. I'm gonna put that on for this Kendrick concert. And it's not really a Kendrick thing. It's just my first concert, bro. I'm going to just be excited. I'm going to be really excited, bro. I'm really excited to see SZA and Kendrick, bro. But speaking of Kendrick, in some crazier news, Andrew Schultz. Let me just give it a second, folks. Because I said the name. I said Andrew Schultz. And y'all probably gonna already know what I'm talking about. But Andrew Schultz has a podcast. And this is connecting to Kendrick. And I'm about to connect it right now. So Kendrick Lamar in one of his songs basically said, "Don't let no white comedians talk about black women. That's law." Okay? And they react to it because they assume that Kendrick is talking about him. And we don't know that to be a fact. He didn't say Andrew Schultz's name. He didn't say none of that. He just said, don't let these white comedians talk about black women. That's law. Now, the reason he assumed he was talking about him because on multiple occasions, not just the one on his podcast that he was with them British dudes where they was laughing about black women, but he's also made comments about black women in his stand-ups. And I've never really liked Andrew Schultz like that. Like, not like him enough to watch his podcast with Charlamagne. Like, I watch The Breakfast Club because mainly Charlamagne. Like, I feel like Charlamagne the God is entertaining. But Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schultz have a podcast together. And I'm not really tuning in to that because I don't really care for Andrew Schultz. Now, Andrew Schultz has a separate podcast. I don't even know what it's called. I'm not finna put that type of negative pod in the air. You feel me? But he basically was on the pod with two British dudes, and he asked the British dudes, "Oh, do you like black women or whatever, or what do you prefer?" And then he asked about black women. Then he made a joke. I forgot what it was. Then they all started laughing, but it was a joke against black women, and they were laughing. So Kendrick Lamar came out with the verse, and then Andrew Schultz's response is, he has two responses. The response that I really want to focus on is him saying, "Hey, Kendrick," I'm paraphrasing, but I don't really care for his straight fact words right now. But he basically said, "Kendrick Lamar, you're small, and if I wanted to take advantage of you, I could." Basically alluding to he could rape Kendrick Lamar. And that didn't sit well with me at all. At all. And I'm trying to find words to say what I want to say without saying what I actually want to say. Because he brought up a point before this point of saying, "Hey, you talking about white comedians bringing up black women, but you want R. Kelly's music to stay on music platforms. You're advocating for Diddy or whatever." And when it comes to like whether that's true or not, I don't know if that is, because that's not really a fact. Well, it's a fact he said something about R. Kelly's music, but when it comes to this culture of ours, right? This rap culture, this music culture, I don't think it's no white person's business what's going on in here, what's said in here. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's no white person's business unless they've been in the industry. Like, I give an example of someone I know just off the top of my head because I watch them a lot. Joe Budden has a podcast, and he has a white co-host on there named Parks. but Parks is a hip hop engineer that has been in the game of hip hop for over 20 years. So I trust his opinion on things. But when I talk about white people not being able to talk about our culture, I mean people that are not of that culture, deeply rooted and authentically like a part of that. Like it's some Hispanics, whites that are just authentically a part of our culture because they not a part, but it's connected in a way because they generally got into the game of hip hop or the music industry, just hip hop in general, got into it and generally wanted to do things like be an engineer or be an artist or be a producer. You get what I'm saying? So Andrew Schultz is a comedian and he's talking about things that doesn't pertain to him, bro. I don't care if you have a black person on the couch. I don't care what your podcast is about. I don't care what you want to talk about. You should not get on no platform and say you're going to rape a black man, let alone Kendrick Lamar, and joke about it. And guess what Cat Williams said at the beginning of the year to Shannon Sharp? He said, Shannon, in no way, form, or fashion, and in no instance, no joke, no nothing, is it cool to joke about rape? And you joking about raping a black man because, oh, you thought he said something about you in his rap song? This culture ain't got nothing to do with you. And that's what I'm saying, bro. With these white people that think they can say anything and do anything. And I'm not going to say anything. I want to say a lot. Trust me. Because, like, if I start saying things, y'all might look at me crazy like, oh, he off his rocker, but no. And I think a lot of black people think like that, how I'm thinking right now, but you can't just come out and say things and think it's not going to be no consequence, or come out and do things and think it's not going to be a consequence. I'm not saying anything is going to happen to him, but I'm saying just like the CEO for that healthcare, universal healthcare company, got shot in the back of the head in New York City by a killer, and they still looking for him. And they don't know his motive or nothing, but we can all allude to he's a CEO of a healthcare company. The United States is not known for its healthcare at all. Not even the best in the world, top 10 for the healthcare and the availability of healthcare. So you as a CEO, if a person feels like or sees that you're doing something that is not necessarily right, or you as a CEO, you think you could just do anything and put out anything and it'll be cool, all fun and dandy. No, rest in peace to that man. But no, it's consequences to everything. I'm not saying that man did anything. But Andrew Schultz, watch your mouth, bro. You should not be coming out and saying things like this, bro. Especially to something that does not pertain to you. I don't give a damn what Kendrick said in his song. This is not your culture. This is not yours. This over here is not yours. So you don't speak on it. But of course, most white people like Andrew Schultz. This is a free country. This is America. I can say whatever I want. Cool. And y'all keep that notion. All you white people that think like Andrew Schultz. Y'all keep that notion and watch what happens. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a part of the culture. Obviously, you can see my skin, so I know the temperature that's going around. You know, I stay in Chicago, Illinois, but I don't know the temperature of other states and other black people. But I see the temperature on social media. You feel me? Not really saying I check the temperature like, oh, I'm checking y'all, but I'm checking it like just to see what's going on. When I say check. So I'm checking the temperature of people on social media. I'm checking the temperature of my fellow black people that's around me. I'm checking the temperature all over, bro. Just seeing what's going on, what's gonna happen in the next 5 years. Where is this world heading? Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there that some of the stuff you white people be saying in the next few years, I don't know if you getting away with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing gonna happen to you, nothing. But I'm saying all these things that certain people take serious that are of our color, black people. They take these things serious. Rape is not a thing to joke about. Cat Williams said that, especially of people of our culture. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't care. Let's say if my brother was the biggest superstar in the world and you came out and said something like that about him, and I don't even have to be crazy. I don't want to put that on people because people be like, well, he was crazy. That's why he did what he did. No. It's some sane people that can come up with thoughts on their own and be like, this has to stop. We can't allow this anymore. So the things that we, I'm not going to say we allow, but the things that people, white people like Andrew Schultz are getting off on a daily basis on these platforms, on these podcasts, or these socials, I don't think it's going to fly in the next few years. And you could call my bluff. You could say, nah, I don't think nothing like that going to happen. Cool. That's what you think. I can have my own opinion. That's why I'm 100 episodes in. That's why I have my own platform. Andrew Schultz, just watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Because one day you're going to run into the wrong nigga. See, that's what I was telling Dre. My friend Dre, shout out to Dre. I was telling him as we were both listening to the Kendrick album that Drake, he messed with the wrong nigga, bro. He did. And I just, yeah. He messed with the wrong nigga, and Kendrick is just the wrong one because listening to those lyrics, listening to what he's saying is deeper. It's deeper than his rap beef that Drake and all these other people was talking about. He's talking about the culture. So when that happens, we obviously seen Drake get decapitated by Kendrick Lamar, because in a theoretical sense, because he messed with the wrong nigga. So in a real life sense, Andrew Schultz, you get on your little podcast and you say things like this, and it's a little bit discouraging. It's a lot of bit discouraging. And it makes some people upset. I know I'm upset. I don't even know the man. I don't know Kendrick. I don't know nothing, but as a culture, we feel certain things. You get what I'm saying? Let's take it all the way back to village times. The Vikings. If one of their people died, or let's say the main person in the village that everybody is behind, everybody love this dude, and then another dude come out and say in front of the whole village, your daughter is a piece of, or just say something outlandish in front of everybody in the village, them other Vikings is gonna feel away. They gonna be like, dang, he just came at one of our favorite people in the village. So let me just revert it back to us. I don't know neither of them. I don't know Kendrick or Andrew Schultz, but I know that I felt the way when I heard and saw that video. Andrew Schultz, you just need to watch your mouth, because one day, if you keep on this path that you on, you will run into the wrong nigga, and what happens. That's all I'm saying, bro. The temperature is different. The temperature is at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? That's where we at. Andrew. Fucking clown, bro. You're a clown, Andrew. You're a clown. I'm joking about rape. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, man. Forget those topics. It's the 100th episode, bro. I just want to reflect real quick on my past 99 episodes. One of my funnier episodes I think it was with, it's always been with, yeah, it was with Tyler. Tyler, my sister. Um, I gotta go back and look, but she's done the pod like twice, and my sister is, just to digress a little bit because I'm still hot right now, just thinking about this Andrew Schultz thing. But Tyler, yeah, that was probably my funniest episode because we're siblings, so we've known each other all our lives. So of course it's going to be great conversation and the fluidity of it is going to be great. So one of my funniest podcasts was with Tyler talking about uh her Howard school. She goes to Howard University. We were talking about the ups and downs of that school, bro. Oh my gosh. I even have an episode, y'all. I have an episode that I've never put out where we strictly talked about Howard University and I was going in on them, bro. And if Howard, y'all better not slip up once because if a scandal come out about y'all, that episode is coming out. That episode is coming out for sure, bro. I got content in the tuck. Like, y'all don't even know. I have content in the tuck that I could just post anytime that I want. But like sometimes I just come in here, I come down here and I record content and sometimes I don't feel like it should go out right now. So I got content just sitting 100 episodes. Let me think about one of my favorite episodes. I would say one of my favorites, it's kind of recency bias, but one of my favorites is the Kendrick one when Kendrick just dropped. Another Kendrick drop, the Not Like Us. When the Not Like Us came out, that was lit, bruh. That was lit. What else? I would say the one with Brandon Moody, my longtime friend. That was a good one. PJ, that was another good one. I think and let me just say this, PJ, if you made it to this portion of the episode, I just want to give PJ his props because like he was one of the ones that like I don't think we sat down and had that long of a conversation ever, but like it was just so genuine. Like I feel like PJ could do that for real. Like if he started his own podcast, I would support it 1,000% because I believe he can do it. Or just any content of him talking because he's an artist himself and he also does videography. So he's in so many lanes right now. I feel like, yeah, I feel like he's multi-talented and whatever he decides to focus on just one thing, I feel like he can achieve it. So PJ was, I would say that's a surprise episode for me because it went well. I feel like it was a great episode, one of my best. So shout out to PJ, man. Shout out to PJ. Of course, my dad, he's a Bears fan. That was a big episode, bro. 100 episodes. And let me just tell y'all this real quick, and this will be my last thing. I was in the balloon shop getting these balloons right here, and the lady was just talking to me, and she was asking me who's turning 100, and I was like, well, my podcast is. I have a podcast, and I'm doing it's my 100 episode, and I want to do something special. And she congratulated me and everything. We started talking, and there was a period where it went quiet, where she had to, blow up the balloon, and I was just watching it. And like as she was blowing up these balloons, bro, I was getting emotional in that shop, bro. Like and not to the point where I'm shedding tears, but I had to stop myself because it's like, bro, I'm really finna record my 100 episode. Like I put a lot of work into this platform, bro. A lot of work. And I'm not saying people gotta appreciate it, people gotta support it, people gotta, like, I ask y'all, like, share, comment, or whatever. I appreciate everyone that's been here, but just believing in self. I'ma keep saying this, like, that's the main thing. Like, if I was to give any motivation, believing in self, because sometimes it feels like you the only person, like, really believing in yourself. Like, and I mean the only person. Sometimes it feel like you the only person on earth that really care about you. It feels like that sometimes, and that's life. Like, whether it's family, your girl, your friends, like, sometimes it feels like that. So in those moments where you feel like that, before you snap back into reality and realize that people really love you and care about you and care about what you're doing, in those moments you really got to pick yourself up, because at the end of the day, it's you. It's you. You gonna get married. You gonna create new friends. You gonna get new family members, like, through marriage or through other situations. But always self motivate. Always believe in self. Believe in God. God comes first. Excuse me. But if you a watcher of me, you already know that. You already know God come first. So that's a given. But you come first, bro. Believe in yourself always. Always. I was in that shop. I'm like, bro, I could have gave up on episode 50. I could have gave up when the pod wasn't even recording and I was just sitting right here not even knowing, bro. I don't even have the equipment to really see myself and see that it's recording, but I'ma get it. It's gonna happen. I'ma get to where I wanna be because I'm a hard worker and I believe in self. If you don't take nothing away from this episode, y'all, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on your dreams. And always keep God first, bro. That's the main thing, man. Keep God first and believe in yourself, bro. One of the most important things in this world, y'all. I should switch it up. I'm going to switch it up, y'all. Because the quote that I'm finna say is a Kobe Bryant quote. Rest in peace. But I think this is a part of me of becoming more centered within myself. So when I say this, because I was about to say a Kobe quote, but I'm going to just make up my own quote for myself and make up my own ending, because, like, everybody know that Kobe Bryant is my role model. And when he passed away, I took it really hard. Like, I couldn't even watch I couldn't see a Kobe picture. I couldn't watch a Kobe video. Like, it was bad. But, like, as I'm starting to say this Kobe quote, like, parts of that has to be left in the past. And I'm not saying I'm leaving Kobe in the past. Maybe I am. I'm leaving him in the past a little bit, but I'm also just taking his mentality also. So instead of saying his quote, I'm going to just say my own quote that I started today. One of the most important things, y'all, in this world is to believe in self. Believe in God first, but right after that comes self. Because, I mean, you won't get nowhere if you don't believe in yourself. If you get down, get in that dark place and stay there, it ain't gonna work, bro. But if you keep pushing, believing in self through the good times and the hard times, you can get to episode 100. You can get to episodes 200. You can get that raise that you wanted. You can get that promotion that you wanted. You can get that money amount that you want. You can get that job that you want. You can get the present that you want to give yourself. You can get anything that you want. Believe in self, bro. That's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate the love and support. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the Game Changers podcast, because I'm 100 episodes in, but this is just the beginning, bro. When I hit 1,000, that's when I'll think about retiring, but I'm not even close to 500. So 100 down, a million more to go, man. I love y'all. I appreciate all the game changers out there. Mr. Game Changer, I'm signing out.